A very good afternoon. A very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice to be here once more. It's a nice time. Anybody here from Trinidad? Nobody from Trinidad? Well, I can't hold this conversation then. I bring greetings from the land of stupid. Let me tell you something. Trinidad, 3 months ago, bring down camera, speeding. You pass through a zone, and they take a picture and they charge you. Ticket could come home by you because they have your number and they go email it and all kind of things. They bring down camera. What is this? A man with a thick skin. 3 days after they put it in working condition, they don't only bring 2. And you know the amount of car and the amount of road. 2 days after they put it in working condition, the people who say it have too much speeding and the road ain't good and people go dead and agree and congratulate the government, ask for the speed limit to raise. Now, they say that they could ride on the right-hand side, and if you're in that lane, you go speed. They want all the speed limit to raise. The reason they give is that people taking too long to reach where they're going, therefore it have a bigger chance of them deading. So, all you're bringing. But we learn in Trinidad that the people who want the correct thing is also the people that want the wrong thing. You understand what I'm saying? Now, by ask if you have Trinidadian, or you have an election coming. And only Trinidadians will be able to handle the results of the election of it. I will tell you why. In Trinidad, we don't vote because we want nothing to change. We just vote to change who in power. And put in anything. And after 5 years, we fed up of who we did take out and put them back in to see if they're better than who we put in. So that it can make no difference who they put. But thing just organize and change from the top. But they can go worry Trinidadian. Not so them just vote, them doesn't listen to nobody. Them just vote all how. The partner going up, the gear vote, the partner going up, and they're like, keep their gear vote, they're like the shape of your head. Only in the real world, third world country, the people that run the business with or without government, forceful, the government that runs the thing. So if, like Trinidad, just into fantasy and things, and they put anybody, it could go haywire. 4 years up here could come like Haiti. Because half of the people we're working and keeping the country afloat is not of here. And one of them who is of here, who going up say, don't want who not of here. So, but they don't go worry Trinidadian because them doesn't get anything for government and survive. So Trinidadian here what? Stay. Watch how they just take pressure and come. Because all you who be in charge of this, who will not make no difference who in charge? A normal Trinidadian, they care who will. If you was thieving, you continue thieving. So Trinidadian, observe. These first world people were frightened and all kinds of stuff. I'm Trinidadian, they never worry, they never vote anybody. They don't live here. One of the best stuff from. Anyway, I wanted to make that point because that's very important. Now, up here, racism is a clear thing, either black or white. You have gray areas, men half black, some half white. But you're clear on who you is. If you is that, you're wrong. If you is half that, you're wrong. In Trinidad, however, racism is funny. The last statistics say 25% of all land in Trinidad is owned by African and Indian. The other 75 is owned by these invisible people who didn't own the thing before we reach. Who sent for we to work for them so they go get richer. You know, remember them? Christopher and boys? Right. Now, the problem is this. The problem is this. All the successive governments that either support the dark one from that continent or the straight-nosed dark one from the next continent. And we're fighting one another tooth and nail. But the government and them not solving the problem because here the racism is like that. I make 10 days in the licensing office. I carry water, I carry drinks. On the fourth day I see how I carry hot tea. I see no other people but African and Indian in the licensing office. But when I come out on the road, I've only seen the other people, the Caucasoids. All of them driving. Where them just go for their license. That's what I'm saying? I spent 3 weeks in the passport office. Only the dark ones, the long nose one and the black nose one. Only them in the passport office. For 3 weeks, I'm going every day. And they only say you have to go for that, you have to go for that, you have to go for that, you have to go for that. What about Piaco? I seen Zoid and them going away. Passport map Trinidad and Tobago. Where them just get their passport? It's a strange thing. Well, come on, you're laughing. We go in the mall, the line is long. When we go price map, flat nose and wrong nose. But when them picture of a truck passing in the picture areas, the same box and things, where them getting the groceries. They're not lining up with me, I'm not seeing them. That is the problem. The problem is them still in charge of all these areas. Until the government, I stand up next to our caucus to get a license. Get that right. 2 years ago, they sent me for, what they call it, machine press board paper. And all that we line up and down the pavement. Because the line long and people have to go in the can't, they're using the old one again. You know, 3 months ago, it have a new board paper. They tell me that when we land with the old board paper, they send me to get a new board paper. On top of which I'll climb in there with a new board paper, not the newest one, the second to last new. And when we go on, we can't bury him till we get a new one. I asked how we sign it. So that the thing is that Trinidad have all the means of doing the correct thing. They just train nobody to do the correct thing, and they have a bag of people who find people walking about the place and they have to sit down the whole day and work. Licensing office had a sports in Tobago 2 Fridays ago. They closed the licensing office half day so them could go sports. You understand me? Trinidad, you wonder the world. They did 9, 8 or 9, 8. The mistake is 8. The normal Trinidad is 9. Possibly 10 if they add Tobago. People are still thieving. Let me explain to you how Trinidad thieving does. If you thief, and you get big, you're a big boy. They're proud of you. They make you an honorary citizen and some other things that you could get independence, you could get a award. If, however, they catch you, all of us and everybody made a different long time. So that's a kind of weird thing because lock you up. I roll over the line by stop sign by a traffic light and police charged me for rolls there. Roll says 250. Roll over is 500. But the things we learn by living that way, you will see it met all up here, go understand, they could do what they want with the politics and we do the rest of it. Long by way all your teeth in it, have that. You bribe a police, you take a bribe. And next day you see the man bribe him. And they hold the man. But the police are discussing if he get the money and give back. If he get the money, he promised the money and didn't get it. The police will bribe the man. A police say he was at an accident. And he alone, he sent for the next police. The next police, so we have nobody to come. And when he go on in the station, they say he can't prove he was there. And the man who did not win the case. So now police going on accident and taking selfie. You see how we use any technology? When the police stand up by the accident and he pull here, the accident behind him, and he pick up here. You can't say he wasn't there. And we had breathalyzer in the last 2 months. Our John tell a police stop around man, but they knew he was a bad John. When you tell him blow it that, he came up off. Drive off. The police called one a tight police man and he blowing it and they charge the man. Thank God. The older man, drunk, tell him, hey, tight, blow in this bottle here. He said he was just eating a salad. And it ain't go register. They asked him what salad he was. He said he has sting in it too. They said, how we go charge you if he didn't sing in it? He said he had to start from scratch. So you see the problem? Anyway, we got to talk. It had more thing to talk, you know. I had to tell all them, well, you know, I 3/4 old already. And I just want to say this. Went by the doctor, he tell me, hey, come by me every week, you know. Say, because you know, at your age, people are dead. Say, sometimes nothing wrong with you. And you just go home and next day you're dead, and when we ask you what happened, they just say you're taking. So we don't know what's the medicine for taking yet. So come by me every day and we're going to make sure you're well. So last week I went. He said, how are you going? I said, I cool, man, I cool. I said, but doctor, I have work I wanted to do on me to make sure that I go correct. He said, what happened? I said, well, doctor, yeah, what happened? I want you to lower my sex drive. He said, what? I said, my sex drive. He said, but you is nearly 1,000 years old. What do you want with your sex drive lower? I say, well, doctor, you see all my sex in my head. If you could put some in my waist. Think to cry all you laughing, you know? Anyway, let me start some kind of so now. Hey, band, come on, you bring all the things. Let me start some kind of so. I know who come in first. I go find out when they come. You come fast, you know, because people waiting. They hold a man last week Thursday. A man with one eye named Steve, and they're trying to find out what the other eye name. Right, band boy. This is Lamb B-boy. Lamb B-boy. So that is Lambert, the only man in the black shirt, and all the rest are men in white shirt, that band. Very hard to distinguish it. Right.